former SAPs that are always training, shooting with them, you see. Then we went to Medicare 24 in Boxburg. That's when I've said that there are 8 or 6, I don't remember the number of directors there, you see. But Mike confirmed that, yes, with Matlala, I'm working with it. I'm working with him, sorry. I'm working with him. He owns VIP security. Then explain again that, oh, it's true. Those guys, they are from SAPS task force. Some are from the Army task force. They're good sharpshooters and discipline and what. But I requested him that, can we have a meeting with him? I requested him because I want him to assist us in terms of the state of the city, in terms of securing and making sure that there's what I want those skills to be. I want those skills because my guys are recommending them, that they're good guys, they can assist us. He arranged the meeting. The meeting was in, I'm not sure, well, first time it was in Boxburg. You see, he was there for another meeting. Then he called me and said, no, boss is around. He's willing to meet with you. Then we met with him. I gave him my proposal. He said, no. He started by asking, are you going to pay us? I said, no. It's out of budget, you see. I don't deal with budget, you see. We needed to skills your guys. But he agreed that, yes, I'm going to assist with you. But he didn't confirm that time, you see, with what. Then we had a second meeting where I requested Mike that I want to go and see that, is this VIP security having offices? Are they well informed? I want all those things, security measures. So I was worried about that. But we went to Tshwane. In Tshwane, when I came to that office, it's a well-organized, well-established offices. You see, a security company that is there with everything that we needed. And I was so impressed. I requested, confirmed that now I'm going to send members, but we'll discuss in terms of making sure how many members are you getting.
What were you impressed by?
No, it's a well-established security company with registered number and everything.
You were, so you
There's
were
an office.
You were impressed by the building?
Because other security companies, madam, they operate in their vehicles. It's happening. Yeah. You see, they don't have, but there's an office, well-established office with the PA, secretary. You see letters with letterhead. You see, check all those things, they were there. You see registration number and all those things, they were there.
Okay. All right. So
there's something that we jumped. I don't know in terms of our statements, but it's fun.
You can take it chronologically.
This was after the story of blue lights and other things. The story of blue lights is before this. It's just that the statement is like, but it's fine.
So blue lights happens before you meet Mr. Matlala?
It happens after.
Yes.
No, blue lights happened before.
Before you met him?
Yes. No. That's why I'm saying this. It's now, it's confusing me the way it is.
No, you're welcome to correct the statement. It's your statement and you are giving your evidence.
We met, or I'm confusing
to your record. What I would just like to get asked.
But let me follow the statement.
You don't have, I don't want to compel you. I want you to go with the flow that you are comfortable with, Mr. Commissioner Mkhwanazi.
Just a Honorable James.
No, I'm fine, Chair. I was just confused. Yes, no, he wasn't giving us a direct answer. Thank you.
No, he was giving a direct answer. He says a PA, a secretary, a letterhead. Are you not happy? You can proceed. That's what you said, Commissioner Mkhwanazi.
Yes, Chair.
Chair, I see the time.
Yeah, no.
We can proceed.
Look at me.
Okay.
And me says proceed.
Okay. So, Mr. Matlala, just, I apologize, Commissioner Mkhwanazi.
Apology accepted.
I apologize for that. We are talking about how the sequence of events relating to how you met Mr. Matlala.
Yeah, it's correct.
Just for the sake of clarity, the blue lights issue which we are developing toward, yes. Are you suggesting it happened before you met him?
No, it's correct. I thought it's not, but now it's correct.
Okay, yes, yeah. So you are comfortable with the sequence of events?
Comfortable.
Okay.
Comfortable.
You're welcome to give your evidence as you would like to give it, as you know, it makes sense to you in terms of timelines. Right, as we proceed, So my next question was, you mentioned that Mr. Matlala and you developed a brotherly relationship. You went to Tshwane, you were quite impressed by his office. He had a PA, he had letterheads, and it looked like a proper functioning office. When did this relationship then develop from the intervention unit guys telling you about Mr. Matlala's security guys at a private shooting range to a brotherly relationship? When did the relationship evolve into?
On that
You
engagement.
now described it.
Yes, thank you. On that engagement, we exchanged numbers, cell phone numbers, you see, and our guys were also communicating, you see. Then in that meeting again, there was a plenary meeting for the state of the city, where we invited him to be part, because I already told him that I want him to assist in terms of doing or securing outer parameters and make sure that we give backup to the executive mayor from home to the state of the city, Germiston Civic Center, where the state of the city was taking place. Then we agreed that he will be part of the meeting, or he will send someone to be part of the meeting. Because in our plenary meeting, we want all those people, all those stakeholders, security stakeholders are going to take place to be part and commit themselves. That's why when you see in our, I'm going to the plan now. You see in our,
Before you go there, Commissioner Mkhwanazi, I stopped you at halfway in your paragraph as you were reading it into evidence. If you can go back to paragraph 48, which is on page 16, and you may start reading where you ended at that time of the meeting. This is now after having come from.
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you, advocate. Once I met him, we developed a professional rapport similar to the collegial interaction I maintain with others in the security agencies. Whilst Mr. Matlala is a co-director at Medicaid 24 Clinic, he also owns a VIP security company, Cat VIP security company. Our communication initially began on a common ground with shared responsibilities within broader community safety, where collaboration is essential to effective safeguard communities, principal and provincial personnel. At the time of a meeting, I occupied the position of a director, specialized service. Therefore, his interest fell squarely within the scope of my responsibility within EMPD. We subsequently grew closer and he became like a brother to me. I will elaborate below.
Can you take us to that elaboration? When I ask about the brotherly relationship,
Yes.
that's what I'm referring to.
Yes.
So you tell us in your statement that you will elaborate. I think at this point we can pause for you to elaborate.
Yes. As I've said, Madam, or advocate, I mean to say we invited him or invited him to come to our plenary meeting. He said he will come or he will send someone, but fortunately he came personally to that meeting. Then we communicated. As I've said, I'd already exchanged numbers. We were communicating with work and other things, but he came to that meeting. He was part of the first meeting. Then I introduced him to the team of the executive mayor, the team that I met with. I introduced him to the team before our plenary meeting, then that is responsible for VIP security company, and he committed that I'm going to assist, making sure that I assist in terms of securing. But the deployment part, it was our responsibility. Then he committed, but he didn't give us numbers that time in our meeting, because it was the first formal meeting of our security cluster meeting. From there, we communicated with phones and everything. That's where I started to share. His interest was saying that, no man, I want to be part of VIP. How do you do your VIP protection unit? Is it private or is it within the city? I told him, no, it is within the city. It's not private. We are doing our own VIP protection. Where we need capacity, we'll engage. That's why we engage him, where we need capacity. We discussed many things. Again, he even raised the issue of the clinics too. As I've said, I said, no, the clinics are not with us. I've already explained to Mike. He said, no, Mike told me. I thought Mike is putting it in another way. I said, no, I've already engaged with Mike. That's where the communication started, madam. Then the next meeting, he deployed. He deployed a senior person from his team to sit with us in the meeting, not with us per se, with my commanders, because I was not part of that meeting. But I know that it was confirmed that a senior person from him, the SAPS was part of the meeting. The guys that are doing security guys that are doing static work, the team that is doing guarding civic center, because the meeting was about everyone that provides security within and the external stakeholders that we use or that we wanted to be part of the meeting. The meeting said, and
But you were not part of that meeting.
yeah, no.
What I'm quite interested in, Commissioner Mkhwanazi, is this brotherly relationship. And I'm trying to ascertain the specific interactions or the shared experiences, as you label it in your paragraph, in your statement, that you experienced, contributed to this close relationship. And what you have testified to at this stage is that, you exchanged numbers. There was a panel meeting, which he came to personally. You introduced him to the mayor.
No, the team.
The team introduced him to the mayor. Okay, that's okay.
No, let's correct it, because even in the media, they say introduce him to the mayor. No,
Yes.
at my level, at that level, you don't sit. You sit with the senior management that are part of the mayor. She's a politician.
Yeah.
She's a politician, so I mean to say. Yes, but the team that was running, that was given task to run the state of the city, the senior team from the executive mayor's office.
Okay, so you were not present at that. It was another team that introduced him to the mayor.
No, I was present.
You were present, but it's somebody else.
But in a plenary meeting, I was not part of the plenary meeting, and he was not part of the plenary meeting. He decided in a plenary meeting, send a senior person to sit in a plenary meeting, and I don't sit in that plenary meeting.
Okay.
It's operational people that are going to run the operation physically that sit in that meeting.
Yeah.
Yes. But with the meeting that we had before, the introduction meeting, it's where he made commitments that no, I'm going to assist.
No,
It was early 2002.
I understand, Commissioner Mkhwanazi. Thank you. What I'm still interested in your statement is this closeness in relationship, this brotherly relationship as you describe it. And I'm trying to understand what actually informed it. What are the shared interactions that you speak about, which I've been sitting now next to Chief Whip for the past week, and I'm uncertain that I can say we have a close, brotherly, maybe perhaps because we come from the same tribe, perhaps that's the shade at the moment. And the fact that we are part of this committee, I'm uncertain. I don't wish to turn the evidence to myself, but I'm just trying to understand how did it evolve? Your relationship. You tell us it evolved. You initially met looking for assistance in terms of your intervention unit, which was very impressed by Cat Matlala's security, at the shooting range. But you also then go on to say that this relationship developed. You had shared experiences, and I'm just trying to understand, how did this relationship evolve to that?
No.
You have testified that you exchanged numbers. You spoke about work, at some point, but how did it? So you can just tell us.
And we were meeting not only on the phone, but as I've said, that it was early 2002. By that time, we were planning. Our focus was on the state of the city. You see, not on other things. You see, on the state of the city that he has assisted and committed. You see, but after the state of the city, after April, that's where we started to communicate and discuss about other issues, personal things, and all those things, you see. After that, after the state of the city, you see, it was no longer about issues of work and everything, because we saw that there's nothing, there are no more relations that are going to take place when it comes to work and other things, you see. That's why we discuss personal things, other things, you see. As I've said that, at Matlala, that I used to sit with him, discuss, he will raise issues, national issues, but he doesn't discuss politics and other things. We'll sit, discuss issues of mind, of business, you see, and check with you that day, is there anything that is coming in that is related to the work that we are doing and other things, you see? But the work that I'm doing, with the work that he's doing, it was clinics and what. He was no longer discussing about Cat, VIP and other things.
Okay.
And he will tell me that
Honorable-
I met this piece, I was in this meeting, in that meeting, but the issues of him and his business that are not there. But around those times, I had the challenge of where I had funerals. I lost my siblings, you see.
Perhaps you can also give timelines. I'm really sorry that you
Yeah,
lost
it
your
was
sibling.
mid 2022, towards the end of the year. you see.
May 22.
Mid.
Can we take Honorable Shongwe?
Chair, ndaba ezindaba ngicela ukubuza la. The mayor you are talking about, umayor wayiphi iqembu and igama lakhe ubani? And this associates abathatha Cat to introduce to that mayor. Who were those people? Names? Thank you, Chair.
Okay, thank you, Chair. Alderman Tanya Kemben. But she didn't meet with Ovus. We met with the senior team office in Laki.
And which organization?
DA.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, it was now the DA and EFF collusion that were in charge for the city.
So, but who was he meeting?
No.
Who were they meeting?
Oh, we met the staff at her office.
The staff of
office
the mayor.
Yes, yes.
So they never met with the mayor
No.
at all?
No, Vus and the mayor, they never met.
Okay.
No, they never.
DA, but you said.
Yeah, well, I met the mayor after the event. Matlala and everything, they were not part of that meeting.
DA, you said though.
So,
DA.
Democratic Alliance, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Who was the senior person in the office of the mayor who was present in that meeting?
They've changed. But can I get their names? I'll provide, just that I forgot their names. It's two ladies and it's four. It's two ladies, one black guy and one white guy. But I don't have to mention them according to their
Was
colors.
the-
But it's two males and two
Was
females.
the mayor aware of that meeting?
Yeah, it's a plenary meeting. We always do that. It's a plenary meeting. I don't know, did they brief her and what, because we brief them, we meet with them. It is them that brief the executive mayor. Unless the mayor feels or she feels that there's serious stress, she wants to meet us physical, all of us, and finalize issues. But they never met with Julius Mkhwanazi. No, the mayor never met with him.
Honorable Skosan.
Ngikuthokoze mgcini sihlalo. Ukhomishana Mkhwanazi akakwazi ukuthi angeke asinike lamagama. Amagama siyawafuna. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi asikwazi ukukhuluma sikazi ukuthi bobani labo njengoba umbuzo ukuthi from chair njengoba uthi no awukwazi ukusinikela nje or uzosinikela lada.
No, ngithi ngwakhohle ngizowathola.
Oh, sithokoze.
Ngizowathola fanele niwathole to confirm.
Okay. Yeah, let's proceed, Advocate Mkiza, until 1:30.
Commissioner Mkhwanazi, if you can read in paragraph 49.
Yes, man. Yes, advocate. From time to time, Mr. Matlala sought clarity on matters such as clinics and respective mandate of provincial local government. And as I mentioned to Mr. Van Wyk, I also explained to Mr. Matlala, these responsibilities fall under the provincial mandate, with the city focusing primarily on management functions. Additionally, we also discussed broader social matters, training needs for both teams, tactical close protection due to the skill that his team possessed, identified, and need that may potentially benefit our tactical teams. He acquired about privatization of VIP. I did tell him that EMPD VIP is sourced internally.
You mentioned that it was part of the discussions, the broader discussions that you had with Mr. Matlala had to do with training needs for both teams of tactical close protection officers. What type of protection needs or training needs was he offering, Mr. Matlala? What was he offering the EMPD?
Thank you, Advocate. Remember, my team has already communicated with me that these guys are highly skilled. These guys are good. These guys are from SAPS task force, from the army, you see, and the training that they always have with them, you see. Then
Perhaps Commissioner Mkhwanazi, you could describe in detail the specific skills or expertise that his team possessed that you identify as beneficial for your tactical team at EMPD. If you could just maybe describe what you mean, and not just leave it broadly as highly skilled, for particularly for the sake of the committee, so that they can understand what kind of unique skills these.
yes, our SWAT team deals with, as I've said, that they respond to criminals that are having high caliber of firearms.
Okay.
Our intervention team.
So yes, I just wanted to,
Yes.
for the purpose of clarity, you had initially testified about the intervention tactical team. So the intervention team, the other name for it is SWAT team,
Let's say intervention team.
intervention team.
Yes.
But if you do happen to mention it, we should take it as you mean the intervention team.
Yeah.
If you
yes.
happen to mention SWAT
Yes,
again, okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, you may continue.
And part of those, or part of their daily work when they approach suspect is house penetration. There's a way you approach an armed suspect, a gang, or an individual that you're arresting for drunk and driving, other things. House penetration, it needs you to be skills, needs certain tactics. When you penetrate, or when you enter the house, I want to use the wording that is simple. When you penetrate the house, from the yard, from the gate, the way you deploy, you see, don't deploy like, hey, Zogbo power, you see. No. The approach is different. And the type of weapons that you use, you see, it's those tactical skills. The way you approach criminals that are doing CITs, when you respond to CIT, you don't respond to like normal robbery.
Perhaps you can.
Cash in transit.
Yes, thank you.
Cash in transit. It's different than the way you approach any other crimes, you see.